Hello and good morning, cruel world. This is Ross here. I am about to TR my Alchemist down to 1 and won't be playing them for a bit. So I'm gonna just go over a few things on this Alchemist here, on my specific build. A few items. I'm gonna keep it short. I have another video that was really long. This one's just gonna be me hopping in a quest, showing off some of my stats, completing the quest, showing you the process of how I kill things. So yeah, let's just step in and pay attention to the description. I might post some links or something in there. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do the 6. Let's do the 6. I'm pretty tired, so I don't want to mess up on stream. I'll be posting probably other quests later on. So right off the bat, I use this Litany of the Dead. It reduces the spell point cost by 50% for 6 seconds, and if you look over here, this Greater Evolution Fox, which gives me my intel, costs 40 spell points in my case. Now that costs 20 with the Litany. That's pretty good. Saves you some spell points while you buff. It's a nice little item to have. Another item that's really nice. I have actually 3 weapon sets. I'd use the legendary Wild Flame in each one of my sets, and then I use a green steel piece. This green steel piece in specific is the legendary affirmation. It gives you 1,000 temporary hit points if you don't know about it, and that's pretty powerful, especially in Reaper. It makes it so you can take a hit or two on high level Reapers. So I go right into the fight with this, and then I switch over to this weapon set here that I also have keybound, and this is the legendary Assault. On the right you can see it. Attacks and offensive spells have a chance to greatly reduce enemies' movement speed and attack speed. It is phenomenal. I just use this for trash and I destroy them with it. And then lastly, I have the legendary Ash, which is a 50% chance to reduce enemies' MRR. It stacks up to 3 times. I think it's 7 MRR each stack. I don't quite remember, but it makes it so I can do some extra damage on bosses and Doom Reapers. So yeah, I'm going to go to the affirmation, cast Cocoon, get some temporary hit points, talk to this dude.
The foreman turns and opens the door.
There we go. Now look at that, I just got 1,000 temporary hit points. I run around the corner, switch to my Assault. Now I'm going to try to slow them. Let's see if you can see him get slowed. Nope, I killed him before. Oh. Hopefully this one. Yeah, look at him. Look at him move this slow. Like, look at that. That combined with your AoE spells, you get 2 multi-vials and stuff. That's really good. But now he's fast again. And now he's slow again. This is a good time to show you about my reaction spiking. I cast a blue spell, Stiffen Skin, for 2 spell points to get out of my reaction. And then this, I cast Cinder Smoke in a group of enemies to blind them, potentially. Hopefully they don't make their save. And then I use the Vial Flame for 1 spell point and then turn invisible. It's fun. I switch to the legendary affirmation, green steel. Get back those temporary hit points. Just spiked. Switch to my Assault. I'm a little slow on the draw today, and I'm taking a few hits. But you get the idea. Try to keep a lot of temporary SP up. So now I'm going to reaction spike. I'm going to blind them. Well, not the front ones. And then turn invisible. Circle. Oh boy. Ion Stone on. Gotta kill this Vengeance. I'm failing right now. It's okay though. Usually I just blow them all up together, and that's what I probably should do. I should just target the vengeance. Ooh, yeah, I'm not doing the greatest. Okay, so now instead of using this spell that costs 2 spell points, this blue one, my displacement is up, so I'm just gonna use displacement. And then I'm gonna come over here, blind them and slow them with my weapon.
Stands among a throng of other beasts, casting a
Turn invisible, completing my reaction spike, and then just blow them all up.
attacks. The magma reaver dies. The wall of flame it created flickers up. A blast of chilly air sweeps in from the now open pathway.
Feel the bite of my teeth.
Another thing that really helps out is if your sprint boost is on timer. If you have a purple Dragonite past lives, this is also a sprint boost. Use both of them wisely, especially on like R10, just so you can kite them. Because the trick to the Alchemist is to not get hit. You know, you turn something invisible, you turn invisible, you run away, you have temporary hit points, and then you blow them up. And speaking of that, I'm gonna show you my stats after I kill this enemy here. Alright, so this is with partial buffs. I don't have Yugo pots or anything else going. Let's see, so I have 27 dodge, 114 armor class, 110 intel. It's not terrible. Am I missing an item? No, I don't think so. I got everything on. So these are my stats here. You can just take a look. Nothing too amazing, but pretty decent. Skills are all up there. I don't have a spot or spellcraft item, which I will be getting in my gear set at some point. Actually, if I switch here, where is it? If I switch to the salt, my spot goes up because I ended up putting wisdom on it. It's nice to be able to spot enemies. So those are my skills. Feats, I'm not going to go into the feats and spells and all that. I went over that in another video.
Wilton stands before you, entombed in a sheet of ice. No doubt the creatures you've encountered are the culprits. But how did those wintry monstrosities end up down here, among the blistering magma falls?
Ooh, he almost got me. Gotta get my temp hit points back.
Infuriating.
The young apprentice falls to her knees, muttering her last breaths. I'm sorry, Master.
So small, so feeble.
And if you get something like an archer that saves a lot for some reason, you have frog too. So let's see if I can frog him. The DCs are a little lower on this. It's 97 in Reaper mode. I haven't focused on transmutation at all, but sometimes you can get them. I wish it would have worked. I might try to implement transmutation more into my builds later on for the Alchemist.
A gnome wizard stands before a humming, whirring arcano-mechanical device. The jets of air released by
My reaction spiked too soon. Oh well.
cold enough to freeze even the hottest magma. The wizard turns towards you, startled.
Gad! How have you made it past? Not just my apprentice, but no more thugs, and my icy minions as well. Well then.
Switch to my Ash because he's a boss. A green steel Ash weapon.
You myself. Have at thee.
Now they know what it means to face a dragon.
What? No, I want to use my energy burst. There we go.
You haven't
To
seen
that.
the last
Oh,
of
he's
me.
dead. Okay.
Tackles the gnome as he teleports
Cool.
away. The wizard may have turned tail and run, but the whirring device continues to freeze the lava flow. You managed to
That's that. At 10 minutes and I was explaining some things. That's not terrible on an R6.
You can feel warmth seeping back into the cave.
See if I get something cool and we'll end the video. Actually, before I end the video, I'm going to put a description. And if you click the link there, it'll pop up with this web address. And this is where I'm going to be putting my builds. I just have Alchemist in here at the moment. Spellcasting, fire. So there's build details that details out the builds, feats, things like that. And then these are all my these are all my gear sets here. You can check those out. So let's click on build details. This isn't entirely up to date and I will be updating this later on. So it tells you some cool things like races, the pros and cons of each one, feats and abilities, skills, a little description at the end of why I did what I did, enhancements, epic destinies, and notes. Now, yeah, and this is definitely outdated. See, I didn't even take energy burst in this one. It's definitely worth taking the energy burst, getting rid of 2 intel, getting rid of this and this. You know, I get energy vortex as well, because for the heck of it. Talks about the different twist options. Some cool things. So check this out and stay tuned for the updates on this. And I will be getting some more videos later on. Hopefully, I'm gonna be going into a crowd controlling cleric next life. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Hopefully, I'll post something about that. Anyways, goodbye everybody, and thanks for watching.